In a previous video, touch keypad TTP229 interfaced with Arduino was used to control MP3 player BY8001 to trigger different sound alarms. In this video, touch keypad TTP229 serially interfaced with Arduino is used to control BY8001 to play 16 different sound effects. A circuit diagram of the implemented system is shown here. The BY8001 media player is interfaced with the Arduino using two serial lines. The receiver line is connected to pin D10 and the transmitter line is connected to pin D9. The output speaker lines are connected to a 3.5mm female jack, which can be used to connect an external speaker. The TTP229 touch keypad is also serially connected to the Arduino using two serial lines. The serial clock is connected to pin D12 and the serial data out is connected to pin D13. We also have a 0.96-inch OLED display interfaced serially to the Arduino using I2C connection, where the serial clock is connected to pin A5 and the serial data is connected to pin A4. The circuit operation is as follows. We touch any one of the 16 keys on the keypad to play a sound effect stored on a micro SD card inserted in the player. The track information is also displayed on this OLED screen. During the track play, we can stop the track by pressing this push button. And now for a quick demonstration. A quick look at the C++ sketch used in this project. We need to include these libraries in the sketch. The first one is for the software serial between the Arduino and the media player. The second library is for the BY8001 media player. The third library is for the I2C connection, and the last library is for the 0.96 OLED display. We need to create this object MP3 serial, which will indicate how the Arduino is serially interfaced with the module, where digital pin 9 of the Arduino is used as the receiver pin connected to the transmitter pin of the module. And digital pin 10 of the Arduino is used as the transmitter pin connected to the receiver pin of the MP3 player module. We need to create this object MP3 so that we can use the built-in functions within this library to communicate with the module. And also we need to create this object display so that we can use the built-in functions to communicate with the OLED display. Within the setup function, we initialize the OLED display, and then we initialize the MP3 module. Inside the loop function, we display the main menu information on the OLED screen, and using this for loop, which will loop 16 times, we scan for any key press from the TTP229 module. The scan for a key press is done by first sending a low pulse over the serial clock line. This will enable the TTP229 module. Now, if a key is pressed, then the value at serial data out will be logic 0. And this if statement becomes true, and then we store the pressed button value within this variable. Now I is between 1 and 16. And then we send the high pulse over the serial clock line. Now if a button is pressed, then this variable will have a value between 1 and 16, a non-zero value, and this if statement becomes true, and then we call function MP3 player. Inside function MP3 player, and within a do-while loop, we check whether no track is playing in the MP3 module. If so, then this if statement becomes true, and then we play the track based on this statement. Now this function here, play track from folder, will play the track located at folder 0 in the micro SD card, and the number of the track is indicated by this variable button pressed, which will have a value between 1 and 16. Now keep in mind that the value here should be between 1 and 255, and for the folder should be between 0 to 99. During track playback, we display the track information on the OLED screen, and then we check the status of the push button. If pressed, then we stop the playback and we leave the do-while loop and back to the main loop function. On the other hand, if we let the track play till the end, then this while statement becomes false, and the program will leave the do-while loop and back to the main loop function. In a future video, the BY8001 MP3 player will be used as a full-fledged music player, which will be able to play tracks, change tracks, increase, decrease volume, and so on. Thank you for watching.